Have you heard the buzz? Former President Trump just signed off on a plan that could bring $4,000 stimulus checks to millions of Americans starting tomorrow. Yes, you heard that right. $4,000 direct to you. If you're retired on Social Security or worried about how to keep up with rising prices, this could be the lifeline you've been waiting for. But there's more to this than just the headlines, and it's important you understand how it might actually affect your wallet. Now, let's talk about what this really looks like in everyday life. Picture this: John and Mary, both 68, living just outside of Pittsburgh. John's been retired for 3 years. He worked in manufacturing, and his Social Security check is their main source of income. Mary has some pension coming in from her time working at a school, but it's modest. Between them, they bring in about $2,900 a month. That used to be enough. Used to be. But these days, with groceries up 25%, property taxes rising, and Medicare premiums taking a bigger bite, they're cutting corners everywhere. Last month, they skipped their prescription refills, trying to stretch the budget. They're not eating out anymore. And forget about helping the grandkids with school supplies this year. Now compare that to Susan, 70, a widow living in Florida. She faced similar struggles, but she got help. She heard about programs offering relief, watched updates like this one, and got into the loop early. She made a few calls, got in touch with her local benefits advisor, and applied for assistance. And now, she's actually sleeping better at night. Her rent's covered through a housing credit. Her Medicare Advantage plan is saving her $120 a month. And yes, she's already received word about this $4,000 stimulus update. So what's this all about? Let's break it down in plain English. First, former President Trump has endorsed a new economic relief initiative aimed at seniors and fixed-income households. While it's not a stimulus check in the traditional COVID-era sense, it's being called that because of the way it's structured. Direct payments available as early as tomorrow for those who meet the income and eligibility guidelines. Second, the $4,000 figure is real, but it's likely to come in phases. Based on current documents, qualifying individuals may see 2 payments of $2,000 each. The first could hit accounts within days if you're enrolled in direct deposit with Social Security or the IRS. Paper checks may take a bit longer. Third, who qualifies? The plan prioritizes retirees, people receiving Social Security, SEA, SD, and veterans benefits. If your annual income is under a set threshold, most reports suggest around $75,000 for individuals, you're likely eligible. Fourth, this plan is tied to inflation relief. Trump's camp has emphasized that rising prices have disproportionately affected older Americans. So these checks are part of a broader strategy to help those struggling with fixed incomes, rising Medicare premiums, and out-of-pocket costs. And finally, this is not just a proposal sitting in a file. It's signed, sealed, and, as of tomorrow, starting to be delivered. Have you noticed your monthly check just not going as far as it used to? Comment yes if this sounds familiar. Now, there's something important to keep in mind here. These payments are not automatic for everyone. Some seniors might need to verify their income or update their payment info, especially if they haven't filed taxes recently or if their address has changed. So it's crucial to stay alert and make sure your information is up to date. Have you moved in the last year? Or changed your bank account? Let me know in the comments if this might affect your situation. There's another part of this update that's worth your attention. Alongside the checks, Trump's team is also pushing for Medicare reforms, ones that would reduce co-pays and simplify prescription drug coverage for seniors. That's still in the legislative phase, but it's connected to this bigger push to relieve financial pressure on retirees. Have you had trouble figuring out which Medicare plan is right for you? Or been shocked by your out-of-pocket costs this year? Tell me about it below. I read every comment. Now, let's go back to John and Mary. They've just heard about this relief package from a neighbor who watches updates like this one. They log onto the SSGOV website, update their direct deposit info, and find out they're eligible. And the next week, that first $2,000 shows up in their account. Suddenly, their overdue bills get paid, their medicine gets picked up, and they can breathe again. This is the kind of real difference these payments can make. Not just numbers in a news story, but groceries in the fridge, heat in the winter, and peace of mind when you lay down at night. Look, I know many of you feel like the system has forgotten you, that you worked hard your whole life, paid into Social Security, trusted that Medicare would be enough, and now you're juggling bills, choosing between essentials, or worried about helping your family. You're not alone. There are millions just like you who need to hear that help is on the way and that it's okay to ask for it, to call Social Security, to ask questions, to double-check your eligibility, to get involved and speak up when something seems off. And here's the good news. You're doing the right thing by staying informed. Watching updates like this is the first step in protecting your financial health. So, here's what I recommend you do next. Take 5 minutes and log into your Social Security account. Make sure your direct deposit info is current. If you haven't filed taxes in the last couple of years, call the IRS or a local tax center to confirm your status. Reach out to your local benefits advisor or senior support center and ask if they're aware of this new payment rollout. If you're part of a retirement group, church, or senior community, share this video with them. You might be the reason someone gets the money they desperately need. And remember, no one should feel ashamed of needing help. This isn't a handout. It's part of the system you paid into your whole life. Before we wrap up, I want to thank you for spending your time here today. These updates aren't always easy to find or understand, and I truly appreciate you letting me be part of your journey. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and share it with someone you care about. It really helps more seniors find the support they need. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss an update that could affect your retirement, your benefits, or your peace of mind. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.